Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic Roman emperor, prioritized personal growth, inner peace, and fulfillment, leading a life of mindful routines. His practices, outlined in his work, Meditations, offer transformative advice for those seeking to optimize their days. He advocated for starting each day with gratitude, appreciating life's blessings to promote positivity. Aurelius also practiced negative visualization, mentally preparing for worst-case scenarios to better manage challenges. He embraced voluntary hardship, understanding that discomfort strengthens resilience and discipline. He prioritized his most critical tasks early, leveraging the morning's focus and productivity. Implementing his routines fosters focus, discipline, and emotional stability, promoting personal growth and success. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of approaching each moment with the mindset of a devoted Roman, fully committed to executing tasks diligently, sincerely, and fairly. He acknowledged the prevalence of distractions and interruptions in life, but urged individuals to develop the ability to stay focused on the present task despite these challenges. This philosophy remains relevant in today's fast-paced world, where distractions abound and it is easy to stray from our objectives. To combat this, it is crucial to cultivate self-discipline and mindfulness. One effective strategy is to create a daily to-do list and prioritize tasks based on their importance. This allows us to concentrate on the most significant objectives and minimize distractions from less crucial ones. Setting specific and achievable goals for each task helps maintain motivation and prevents overwhelming feelings. It is also essential to minimize external distractions by turning off phones, closing unnecessary computer tabs, and creating a quiet environment conducive to concentration. Moreover, it is crucial to remain fully present in the moment and be aware of our thoughts and emotions. If distractions arise, gently redirect attention back to the current task at hand. By implementing these techniques, we can develop the dedication and seriousness advocated by Marcus Aurelius. By devoting ourselves wholeheartedly to the precise and authentic execution of each task, we can overcome distractions, achieve heightened productivity, and ultimately find success in our endeavors. Marcus Aurelius recognized the power of the mind and the importance of harnessing it through mindfulness training. He understood that the quality of our thoughts shapes our happiness and encouraged guarding our minds against unsuitable notions. Our minds can be likened to unruly dragons, capable of consuming us if left untamed. To tame this dragon, we must practice mindfulness, as neglecting it leads to negative thoughts, stress, and self-destructive behaviors. By cultivating mindfulness, we become more present and attentive in our daily lives, making deliberate choices and finding deeper purpose. Mindfulness can take various forms, such as focusing on the breath, engaging in reflective journaling, or practicing movement exercises like yoga or dancing. These practices enable us to gain control over our thoughts and emotions, develop insight into ourselves, and identify triggers for unhealthy behaviors. For example, in quitting smoking, mindfulness helps us observe thoughts and urges without acting on them, allowing us to navigate triggers and develop healthier coping mechanisms. By taking responsibility for our thoughts and actively correcting them, we can overcome addiction and lead more fulfilling lives. Mindfulness empowers us to live in the present moment, make conscious choices, and cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness and happiness. Embracing the dichotomy of control and amor fati, Marcus Aurelius teaches us to accept the circumstances fate binds us to, but to do so wholeheartedly. He introduces the concept of the dichotomy of control and amor fati. The dichotomy of control involves recognizing the difference between what we can control and what is beyond our influence. While many aspects of life are outside our control, such as the weather or the actions of others, we have power over our thoughts, words, and actions. By focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot, we reduce stress, anxiety, and increase our sense of empowerment. For example, when going on a date and feeling nervous, we should direct our attention to what we can control. We can choose our attire, style our hair, and decide what to say. By managing our thoughts and emotions, reframing nervousness as excitement, and immersing ourselves in the present moment, we can enjoy the experience without becoming fixated on how the other person perceives us. Amor fati, or love of fate, encourages us to embrace and accept our destiny, regardless of its nature. This means not only accepting uncontrollable circumstances, but cherishing them as integral to our path. By embracing our fate, we discover inner peace and contentment, transcending concerns about the future or regrets about the past. For instance, if faced with rejection in our dating life, we can embrace it as part of our destiny. Instead of dwelling on disappointment or seeing ourselves as failures, we can view rejection as a valuable learning experience. We can reflect on what we can control, such as improving our communication skills or expanding our social circle, and take proactive steps toward personal growth. By embracing our fate and taking responsibility for our own development, we find meaning and purpose in our experiences. Reflective review, enhancing self-awareness and virtue. Marcus Aurelius advocated for the practice of reviewing your day as a means of self-reflection and self-improvement. This practice involves setting aside a few minutes each evening to reflect on your actions, thoughts, and emotions throughout the day. By asking open-ended questions about your day, such as what you did well, what could have been improved, and how you treated others, you can assess whether your actions aligned with your values. With honesty, compassion, and understanding, you can identify areas for improvement and commit to approaching similar situations with greater virtue in the future. By incorporating this daily reflection into your routine, you can develop self-awareness, cultivate a positive outlook, and strive for continuous self-improvement. Ultimately, this practice empowers you to make each day your best day by focusing on the positive aspects of life and working towards becoming a more virtuous individual. Embracing mortality, living each day with purpose. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman philosopher-emperor, emphasized the importance of acknowledging death and living each day to the fullest. He believed that by recognizing the inevitability of death, we can appreciate the value of life and make the most of our time. The concept of memento mori, meaning remember that you will die, encourages us to cherish each moment and live purposefully. In today's busy world, it's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of material possessions and external success, losing sight of life's fleeting nature. By incorporating the principles of memento mori into our lives, we can cultivate a more meaningful existence. Engaging in daily meditation on mortality allows us to reflect on the brevity of life and reassess our priorities. During this practice, find a quiet space, relax your body and mind, and contemplate your own mortality. Visualize yourself on your deathbed and consider what regrets you would have if you were to die tomorrow. This reflection helps us recognize that true happiness lies in relationships, personal growth, and embracing meaningful experiences. By regularly meditating on death, we gain perspective, appreciate the present moment, and prioritize what truly matters. This practice is not meant to be morbid, but rather a way to cultivate gratitude, purpose, and a deeper sense of meaning. Embrace the philosophy of memento mori and live each day with purpose, knowing that our time is limited.